Who's the best movie reviewer through and through? That's Movie Mania on YouTube. That's who. Why don't you stay a while and have your life reviewed?
Hello, everybody. It is Matt, and it is Maniac Monday, and I am back at you with yet another review. Before I roll on to any of that, I want to wish each and every one of you a great morning, evening, dawn, day, or dusk, all that lovely stuff, because life really is too short as is. Do me a really huge favor and like, share, and subscribe. I love seeing your beautiful faces when you are here. I know I'm here an awful lot, but I do have an awful lot on my plate to review. And one last little tidbit of information. Check out the description box. I give you a bigger bite of every single movie of every single day, such as your brief synopsis, your starring cast, director, runtime of the cut I am watching, along with a link for a trailer and a link for where you can watch this bad boy for free. Alright, now that I got all that said in mind, all that out of the way, let's roll on to the film of the day. Today's is a very interesting one. It is directed by Russell Tribe, which this is the first of a string of his films that I will be reviewing. This one is called Disappearance at the Rock. It's a 2025 release, 16 minutes, so it's a short one. Stars Russ Tribe, Stu Tippett, Iviana Snow, Peter Murphy, and Dion Roxy. Oh, and then Michelle Robinson. And like I said earlier, this is directed by Russell Tribe himself. What basically is this movie about? Well, basically, it's about a girl who is goes missing at the Rock of Gibraltar. This guy is going there to meet with a friend, and they're going to kind of do an investigation on it. And this, by the way, is done in found footage format. So if you like or dislike that, then this is your movie or not your movie. But anyways, they are recording everything along the way, from them goofing around to being super serious, checking out some of the various hot spots that this girl would have more than likely have been or have visited while she was there. And then eventually they get to this specific spot where things go horribly awry. It definitely goes in a direction I didn't 100% see coming, but I did see something in that just how do I say this? It kind of forebode itself, just a pinch. But anyways, I recommend this one 100%. I'm gonna go ahead and read the synopsis. I rarely do that for you guys because I don't write them, Disappearance at the Rock was filmed at Gibraltar, April 2024, and follows a private investigator as he searches for clues what happened to Jessica Ludwig. But the Rock is hiding this sinister secret. There's definitely a sinister secret there. I would like a sequel to this, or even something a bigger, broader version of it, longer version, maybe even feature length. I think would be cool with this. It's got enough there that they could really build on it and give you something very special, or I would say something very nice to watch, something pleasing for the film fanatic that's in me. You know, I don't know about you guys, but anyways, um, let's go ahead and move on to the three things that I love to talk about with my movies. First and foremost is the audio. The audio is very good in here for the foremost. I didn't really notice anything out of character as far as no interference, no background feed, no any of that. It did have to. I don't know if it was my first device I watched it on, but it wasn't very loud, so I had to turn it all the way up. But when I tried another device, it was perfectly okay. So I wouldn't. I'm not going to knock them on the audio for that because I just feel like it was probably just an audio error on my behalf. So I'm going to give it an A on that end. Now, second is the dialogue. Dialogue is make or break it thing with me in films. If you have a bunch of horrible lines, chances are I'm gonna dislike it. Or if the dialogue doesn't mesh well or make sense, chances are I'm not gonna like it. But this it works very well. They're speaking modern talk. They're in on site at the Rock of Gibraltar. It looked like. So they're from the UK. So everything just really meshed, I thought, as far as their dialogue goes. Even though I'm not 100% on what some of their slang is there. Like I don't know what a gaff is. I'm guessing it's a garage. But anyways, that was one of the only things I was like, I have no idea what that means. But the rest of the movie flows very smoothly. I'm still going to give it an A on the grade for that. And now on to the third and final thing, which is editing. Editing can be a very tough job to do in a film, especially if the editor is not the director, or the editor and the director do not mesh well, or have the same exact overall. Let's say the overall story arc of it, and the overall ending, and everything that belongs in between. If you and if the director and the editor aren't meshing well, then it's going to be just an absolute nightmare. And I am glad that this one is edited really well, in my opinion. I never once was looking at my watch or my phone, I should say, to see how much time is left. I was completely just full on attention to it. It was done really well, especially if you like your found footage type movies. This is for you. I did get a chuckle out of one spot where they did the where I don't know if they got inspiration from it or what, but there's a spot in it where they pull a Blair Witch Project and have somebody standing in the corner with their head down facing the corner, and they're all like, "Hey, blah blah blah, how are you? Hey." Yeah, that was the only spot I have any kind of I would say it was kind of out of place or silly, but all in all, it was really good. Now on to my final score of 1 through 5. I'm going to give this thing a 3.5 out of 5. I feel like it really works well. It's above average. It's not your typical kind of movie here. We have some great character development in such a short while that it makes you like the characters a little more, especially you feel sad for the missing girl, I guess, or at least maybe that was just me. Alright, guys, I love your faces. Can't wait to see you on hopefully Wednesday. Sorry I didn't get anything out to you last week. Schedule wise, it just wasn't working out, and I'm gonna go full steam ahead now. So just if you're a director that's signed up, please be patient with me. I got lots of stuff to cover, so I'll be doing your stuff as soon as possible. All right, guys, love your faces, and as always, peace.